In this video, I take you to the Tea Creek Campground in the Monongahela National Forest. This is in Pocahontas County, West Virginia, folks. Bear country. Let's go check out Tea Creek Campground. We share the best camping locations in the USA.
Hi guys, we hope you enjoy the video.
Check out our RV and camping related gear at our Amazon storefront. Link in video description. Isn't this beautiful, folks? Yeah, the Williams River transforms as you progress from one end to the other. This is the direction. In this direction, you'll find Day Run Campground. And the Hanley Wildlife Management Area is accessible in this direction as well. And this takes you straight down the Williams River. And there's campsites all along the Williams River. They call them the Williams River campsites. I'm doing a separate video on those campsites. But Melody and I camped here years ago in our Cougar travel trailer. A bear came down into the campsites while we were here. There's an apple tree. You can see, I'm here in August of 2024, so you can see the apples. And the bears, that's a treat for the bears. So let me give you a tour of the Tea Creek Campground in the Monongahela National Forest. And you're not too far from Scenic Route 150, the Highland Scenic Highway. And you can get a fair size rig out here. I got a little picnic area right here in this turnaround loop. I'll give you a map overview toward the end of the video. We'll talk about access and connectivity and what there is to see and do in the local area. My son Scott was out here with us when we camped. We camped here several times. The last time we were here, my son Scott came with us. And we went on these trails. This is nice. You got trails that lead right from the Tea Creek Campground. There goes a travel trailer pulling out. I like the color of these Tundra trucks. These green, they have green and brown. I like the colors on those. So let's go take a look at the board while we're here. Yeah. So you can camp here for up to 14 days. And you have to move on. And the camping is really reasonably priced. Let's see if they got the price on here. Doesn't look like it, but see, here's Tea Creek Campground. There's the Williams River. There's dispersed camping all along that river. And this is the Cranberry Wilderness area. Lots to do, see and do. And this is wild country, folks. Let's see if this thing works. You see, folks, who else does a function check for the water pump for you? So it looks like the fee is $10 per night. You have a senior or access pass. It looks like it's $5 a night. You got envelopes here and an Iron Ranger. Isn't this gorgeous, folks? This is the Williams River right behind me. I'm standing on the bridge here at Tea Creek Campground. This is why I do this stuff, folks. This is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Last time Melody and I camped here, a bear came down in the campground. There's all kinds of hiking. You have a scenic highway. Just it's not even 2 miles down the road. A double lane highway. Easy drive. All kinds of pull-offs and views of the Cranberry Wilderness. This is cool stuff, folks. So there's the signage, your pay station, central water pump, access to trails right there, the bridge coming over here. This area right here was for a campground host. It does not appear that there's a campground host right now, but there's a couple vault toilets up there, and this is where I saw the bear. There's an apple tree up in there, and that bear was going after the apples, shaking the tree. So campground proper's up this way, and that's where we're headed right now. So these are first come, first serve campsites. This is campsite number 2. It's the first one you come upon as you pull in here around this camping loop. It makes a loop. And this is, you got a lot of shade on this site. You got some pine. Campsite's not all that long. Just giving you an orientation of what you got here. There's a couple campsites Melody and I prefer, and I'm going to point those out to you. Lots of rhododendron in here. This is campsite number 3 off to my left, and you are allowed to run generators here. And because of the tree cover and how far down in the valley you are in the gorge, solar is going to be kind of iffy. So you'll probably have to rely on generator. This is dry camping experience. There's a campsite 6. You got a tent pad there. Pretty much a car camping, real small camping configuration kind of deal. There are some sites where you can get larger rigs in here. Here's another campsite. It's on the smaller side. Hey, if you're tent camping, this works really well. I'd much prefer to be in a hard-sided, small camping configuration. That's campsite 7 because of the bears. Although you are allowed to tent camp. Black bear aren't that aggressive. A little bit different situation out in the Rocky Mountain. This is campsite 8 right here. Not bad. Now, if you have a fifth wheel or something like that, or even a taller travel trailer, it probably won't work for you because that overhang on that tree. But an awful lot of people that come out here are tent camping. Here's one that will work for a travel trailer. Site number 9. You can get your rig level. You got a little slope going down in, it levels out pretty good. And it's fairly long. I could get my fifth wheel in this site. Folks, I'm able to create videos like this because I've visited over 1,000 free and affordable camping locations from coast to coast. Our channel is all about free and affordable RV camping. If you like this type of content, pound the like button and make Melody happy. And it's going to be dark out here, folks. At night it is going to be dark. And there's your pole for your lamp pole. We're still not at my favorite campsite yet. I got a couple of them. And because my memory is so bad, there's a vault toilet right here. See that vault toilet? A couple of them. This is campsite 9. Yeah. try not to go from memory because I'll let you down if I do. Campsite 9. There's a better look at your vault toilets. You got garbage cans in a caged area. Like I said, bears are a thing. So here's campsite 10. It's off to the right going around the circle. And this is a little bit different in that you have off of your sitting area here, you have a place for a tent pad down here. So if you have a large party and you have a camping configuration with sleeping quarters, you can also pitch a tent down in here. That's a good campsite, folks. And you can get your camping configuration level in this campsite. So there's campsite 10 going down the book for you folks. All these are first come, first serve. Your vault toilets are right there. Continuing around the loop, this is campsite 11. You can also get your rig level there. And I think these sites here, the next one up I think is the one that we camped in. Let's see. This is campsite 12. You got a grade on that site. If you're tent camping, that would be okay, but if you have a travel trailer or a fifth wheel, that's going to be tough getting your rig level on that site. So this is not the campsite I'm thinking of, but this is campsite 13, and that campsite could work for you. It's campsite 14. Yeah, this Melody and I have camped in this campsite right here. This is campsite 15, and if I'm successful, I'll go back in my archives and see if I can dig up a photo of my old Cougar travel trailer parked in this site.
Now, didn't I tell you not to trust my memory, folks? We were in campsite 3 at Tea Creek Campground.
This is campsite 18. And let's take a walk back up in here. Yeah, this is nice and wide up in here. Yeah, this would do my fifth wheel nicely. See all the rhododendron.
There is another spur with more campsites. They're more rustic. Just down from the picnic area where you pull in off the bridge. This is campsite 20, but there's not a big turnaround area down in here, but that is one humongous campsite. Still, you have this tree canopy. So, if you have Starlink or if you want to depend on solar, it kind of rules all that out, folks. Here's another large campsite. What is this? Campsite 22. And you have a large tent pad. You just much larger campsites than you saw up around the main camping loop. But it has this warning here. This is a flood hazard area. You can hear the creek coming off the hill, and this is one steep hill because we're in the bottom of the valley. So this can like flash flood in here. So I'm not going to walk all the way up in here, but here's another one, campsite 23. Very large campsites. You can see various different tent campers are set up in there, so I'm not going to walk up in there. But Tea Creek, that's it. Hey, this is Tea Creek Campground. That's Tea Creek coming down off the mountain. And it will flash flood. So, good to know information, folks. So one of the highlights of the Tea Creek Campground is Tea Creek, and so it's not far back this trail. And they used to have like a a bridge that went across it. I don't know if it got washed out, whether they rebuilt it. Let's take a walk back in here and show you one of the attractions that's right here off of the campground. Well, this was just around the corner. This wasn't far at all, and it does look like they have rebuilt the bridge because it was washed out. Oh wow, they really rebuilt the bridge. This is like steel, folks. So this is Tea Creek. This is not the Williams River. Tea Creek flows into the Williams River down there where the vehicular bridge is. But I'm telling you what, U.S. Forest Service did it right, buddy. Yee, buddy. They did it right. You know what? I don't think that's steel. I think that's something lighter than steel. Some kind of composite. But still, this is pretty darn strong. And so, yeah, there are a flash flood, that second camping area. I don't know how I'm gonna piece this in the video, but if I haven't yet taken you up to the spur where that runs along Tea Creek here, I will. And they have flash flood signs up along that section, not the main camping loop, but the section that backs up against Tea Creek. And you can see how rocky it is. The water will come barreling down there, and at one time it had washed this footbridge out. So, but this is a pretty neat area. There are hiking trails to go all through here. So that biker, his name's Rich, stopped to talk to me, and he immediately says, "Hi, Lou. I've seen you on video." Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't, because I haven't done a video. I didn't have the YouTube channel last time we camped at Tea Creek, but he's camped here. He just got done with the mountain biking trail, says it's buttery smooth. But yeah, it's amazing the people you meet in the RV camping space. And yeah, really nice guy. Talked to him in like 5 minutes. Anyhow, this is what the creek looks like, creekside, but yeah, you can just picture how the water would barrel down through here. Every once in a while, Forest Service does something right in that bridge. I don't think it's going to wash out, folks. For this portion of the video, I'll be using Google Maps. In the center of your screen, you see Tea Creek Campground. This is Tea Creek Campground coming down here. This is the Williams River. And the way you're going to access by vehicle the Tea Creek Campground is off of this Highland Scenic Highway. And you can enter it from two different locations. Just north of Marlinton, you'll find a turnoff for the Highland Scenic Highway off of US Route 219. And then in this direction, right across from the Cranberry Visitor Center, Cranberry Mountain Nature Center, it's a National Forest Visitor Center. There's another entrance to the Highland Scenic Highway, and it makes a semicircle. And there are plenty of things to do in Pocahontas County, West Virginia, folks. And I've done videos on many of those places. If they're not published yet, they will soon publish on our YouTube channel. But we talked about the Cranberry Wilderness. It's a destination for backpacking. There are a lot of trails in that area. This is rugged country. There's no cell service out here. Where you will have cell service is out of Marlinton. That's the county seat. That will be your point of resupply. You'll have diesel fuel there. There's a grocery store, pharmacy, connectivity in all three carriers, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile. Um, you have many, many things to do, at least a dozen different things to do, major tourist attractions, natural tourist attractions, and just in Pocahontas County, West Virginia, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's why I make them.